Hi guys, and welcome again to my channel. It's been a while since I posted a video of a pistol or something because there was just nothing new. But since a few weeks, a friend of mine has joined me in the shooting club. He was interested in shooting and also wanted to start. And therefore he needed a few guns of his own. And to start with, in gun clubs here, everybody is assigned, of course, or everybody is recommended to start shooting with 22 or 22 long rifle, as everyone knows it. And so I went looking for two decent 22 pistols which he could start using. And a funny coincidence, or as a coincidence, someone in the club, a friend of mine, another friend of mine, was selling two 22s, which were Smith & Wesson Model 422 target pistol, which most of the American public will know. This one is empty, of course. It's a decent target pistol, which most of you will know, kind of iconic, though they aren't in production anymore. And I saw this as a decent starter for him. So I went ahead and gave the okay for this one. He also liked it, so that's important. And then as a second, my friend sold me this one, or was talking about also selling this one. He didn't want to sell one or the other. He said, or you take them both or you don't take them at all. And I thought, why the hell not? I mean, it kind of looked funny to me, this little 22, because it reminded me so much of a 1911, if you look at it. And I never saw it before. I never heard of the brand before until I started to do some research on it. It's an Erma EP452 in 22 long rifle. And Erma, or as the Germans would say, Erma, or Erma Werke, is a German manufacturer of various pistols and rifles. They're very famous, actually, because they produced a number of World War II weapons during World War II. The company was founded in 1922, that's right. And Erma made, for example, the MP40, which is a very famous weapon, iconic as well, and the 89 carbine, or a K98K, or K98 carbine, as some of you would say, is also a gun produced by Erma. But in addition to those models, Erma was also a kind of a specialist in producing 22 pistols and rifles and training rifles. So they would convert some of their rifles or other rifles by adding a barrel and doing some tweaks to turn a regular semi-automatic gun into a 22. And they also produced a lot of clones. And they produced, for example, a clone of a PPK in 22 long rifle, and some others. I also believe the M1 carbine was made by them in a 22 long rifle version. Now, to get back to this one, as I said before, I saw it and I was immediately intrigued by its 1911 look. But on the other hand, I didn't really know what it was like internally, or what it would be like, and I said, let me test it, and he gave it to me. And as I started looking, I noticed more and more clues as to it looking like a 1911. So wait, let me check the weapon for you first. I'll take the magazine out and show you that it is indeed empty. There you are. What was very obvious at first was the general look of it. As you can see, it has almost the same grip angle, The grips are the same. Let me just very quickly. The grips are the same. The only obvious difference already is the slide mounted safety, which also hints at where the base for this guns come from, or the technical aspects of the gun come from. As you can see, I'm sorry, I'm pointing the muzzle at you guys. It kind of looks like, or they faked it at least. You see, you have the barrel bushing and then the plug which retains the barrel bushing. They kind of faked it, but it's all just one piece of metal. And then of course also it has this old style heel magazine release, which is also not really 1911 like. And then the obvious ones are the serrations, the trigger of course. But that is also where I started looking to which gun is it then? What are the technical specifications of it? And as I was fumbling around with it and looking at it, suddenly this came into view. And now most of you people will immediately say, ah, it's a PPK. And actually that is kind of what this gun is internally. It's actually one of their PPK clones, excuse me, but it's just restyled on the outside as a 1911, which is kind of funny. On the practical side, this gun is it has a fairly short trigger. It's 8.5 centimeters. Yeah, I believe it's 8.5, which is in inches is about, I think, around 3.3 inches maybe, yeah, something like that, which is kind of short. When I went to test this gun, at first it was kind of fun, but the more and more I shot it, the more and more I disliked it. Why? Because this gun is, it has a kind of a beefy slide, which means that while shooting, it sits fairly heavy at the top. And this gun, because it has such a small frame, this area here, I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, you can. For me, it causes a lot of problems because it's very tight there, and it's also very rough. And if you shoot this gun a lot, it doesn't really feel that pleasant. Also because it's kind of loud for a small 22. And another negative aspect is the trigger pull. It has a double action and a single action trigger pull, and this double action trigger pull is, man, this is heavy. I mean, you have to pull and I mean, it's almost unpractical, this double action trigger pull. Then it also has a single action trigger pull, which is much better. It's not that great, but it's still good. I mean, the sights are also okay. They're kind of small, but I mean, it's a small pistol, so. And just to show you guys that it's actually really like 22, I will field strip it quickly for you, which is exactly like a PPK. So this one goes down, and then you can pull the rest up. It's that simple on this pistol and the rest of the PPK. So then you have the frame with the barrel, of course, bound to the frame, and then the recoil spring and your slide. This gun is pretty okay. On the inside, the bluing is also okay. I mean, it's it's in a good condition. So it wasn't that bad. To reassemble, you just do everything in reverse, as you all know. Put it in safe again and decock. That is also, I don't know if the PPK has this functionality, but this gun, if you put it on safe, it's kind of like the safety system on the Beretta. So you shield the firing pin from the hammer, and you can safely pull the trigger without anything bad happening. So you've seen the field strip of this Erma EP452. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If anybody has some more information about this gun, feel free to post it in a comment, or if anybody else has a question about something, feel free to comment, rate, subscribe. You guys know what to do. Thank you for watching another video of mine, and see you guys soon maybe. Bye.